Okay, so today we're going to be talking about products from Telesin. Now, I've dealt with Telesin for years now, and there's been a lot of products where I bought with my own money, and we've also done collaborations where they've sent me products as well. So I will be talking about a little bit of both today. Now, they did send me one of these, a selfie stick, and they've also sent me a different size selfie stick before, but I also own a 9-foot selfie stick from Telesin that I got with my own money, and I will also be showcasing that in my video as well. Now, this is a brand new DJI Osmo 360 case. This is from Telesin. Now, I did another video about the unboxing of this and also the screen protector, but for some reason the video didn't turn out very well and I can't use it. So unfortunately, I don't have that, but I do have the original box that it came in. So it comes in this box and it looks like this, and I was using it. I've used it already. I went on holidays and I took it with me. And this is what the DJI Osmo 360 looks like inside the case. And it is a very, very well made case. I could not have been happier with it. So this is the, now I'm just going to show you, there's a screen protector that I have put on here, and you can barely see it because that's how good it is. And you can kind of see a little bit of the edge over here. Now I'm going to turn on the camera, and that should help you a bit seeing it. So you can barely see the edge right along the edge here. And it works really well. Like, I've already installed it. I've got it on 8K. I had it on 8K 30, and I did some filming with it. So I did some test footage with it because I wanted to show the selfie sticks and everything and how that works. And as you can see, you know, you can even scroll while you're just looking around. Like, it's really weird how this camera works, but it actually does it in real time for you. And that's what that looks like. So never had an issue with this. It works just like it wasn't even on the screen, and I love that. Now, to install it, you have this kit, and like I said, I made a video already, but here's the good news. It comes with two. Oh yeah. So when you get one of these, if you mess one up, you'll have a second one. And that's what it looks like when it's not in there. And when you peel it away, see the part that peels this way? That faces down towards the camera. So that'll go down this way, and you'll make sure you match the corners. I had it upside down. So you would peel this off like this, and then you would carefully put it there. But before you do that, it has a wipes. Remove the dirt, remove excess dirt, it's dry, and it even has things like guide stickers and things like that, dust absorbers, you name it. So very, very well made kit. I cannot speak more highly about this kit. So very happy with that. And I'm just going to go back to me really quick. So I have never had much luck with screen protectors, putting them on, having issues with them. I've always had struggles where they never fit on square, you know, all kinds of problems. This one, it was not an issue. Now, given it's a little bit smaller and you do have to make sure you're still in position, but it went on pretty good for me, and I'm not that good at putting them on, so that kind of speaks volumes. So the other thing I'd like to point out is this. I got this. It is a magnetic mount for the DJI Osmo Action. 360. It also works on the 5 Pro, and it works on the brand new Nano, and I have the Nano. The Nano. So I'm just gonna grab one of the sticks right now. So I had one from another video, and they're very easy to deploy. You just give them a twist, you pull them out, and then you turn to lock them, and then they're in. They lock into place. They work really, really good. And then the same with this, I give it a twist, and you know, as long as this is really tight, you'll have no issue with it bending. But if you don't tighten it very well, you can put a bend. But if you're putting a light camera on there, you might want that to get some certain angles. You can be really creative with these things. And I really like that about Telesin, is how you can join them together. Now, if you really didn't want it to bend, you could get a tube, like a hollow tube, change this out for something with just a nut and bolt, and then put the sleeve over top, and then there's no way that's going to bend at the joint. And then you can connect as many as you wanted. Really, you're going to have a little bit of a flex, but it's not going to be that bad. They're made of carbon fiber. They're very strong, very lightweight. I couldn't get over how lightweight they were, you know, and I was just so happy with these. And they have threads on the back. You know, they come with these. They come with the quarter 20s. They just work really, really well. You know, you just stick them on the camera and you go. This is one that I bought a long time ago with my own money. So Telesin did not send me this one, but I needed a 9. This is when I had the GoPro Max, the first generation, and I needed a 9-foot selfie stick because I wanted to do simulated drone shots. This is the little Telesin clamp. Now, it's different than the other ones that Telesin was selling before, because before they didn't have the retractable fingers, and they also didn't have the quarter 20 mount at the back. So I can use it on one of these selfie sticks as well. And I've been using this connector. I just like it. It fits the Osmo 360, no problem at all. No wiggle either, by the way. It's got very, very good fit. And that's important. Some of them wiggle. Now there's another selfie stick that I would like to mention, and it is this one. And I've been using this on the Osmo 360 as well. So this is the Telesin power handle. And you can connect this at the very end of the big stick, and then you can have extra juice for your cameras as well. So I'm just gonna go grab the Nano. So I just wanna mention that when I got the DJI 360, it came in this case, this soft case. But that case is not really good for the 360. But I do know that it works pretty good for this one, the Nano. So you can connect the Nano, and you can just disconnect it here. I got it upside down. And you can connect it like so. There you go. And look how small that is. Now you can't power the Nano this way, but if I was to put the case on, which also fits on here, and then I was to pop open the little door, which pops open on this side, now I can pop in this, and you see, I'm charging. So this works with the Nano, and then you can pop that onto there, and look what you got. Now if I take this off, I can pop this down here, and now I've got this. Now I got a screen back here, camera up here. Now again, if you want to go up higher and you can't see your shot, then you'll disengage the Nano body. And I'll just put this on. and then I can remotely see my view from here with the camera. And now I just can't power it, but I can use this charging port way at the bottom here to keep this charged up at the same time using that. So even though I can't charge that directly, I can charge this up, and then when I connect the two, this will inadvertently charge that. Sounds kind of complicated, but it's really not. I'm going to show you some footage that I did with the DJI Nano and with the DJI Osmo 360. I was on a suspension bridge in Ontario. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. I do kind of like my privacy, but I was on a suspension bridge and I did a few shots, and I used the selfie stick. I used a 9-foot selfie stick. I got some shots with it, and you'll see what that looks like. And then we're going to come back here and I'm going to tell you my final thoughts on the selfie sticks and the other accessories. But I think you already know what the answer is going to be. So I'm just demonstrating. I got two Telesin sticks together. So if you want to get a little bit more reach, you can. Just make sure that this is nice and tight. Otherwise it's going to bend on you. So you don't want that to happen. And then you can take your 360 camera, see how it's bending? So I didn't have it tightened enough. And then you can reach over and you can get your other shot that way. So recording in 8K 30. It's okay, guys. You're all part of the video. You're famous. All right. So anyways, yeah, and then you can take it and go down and get your other shot like so. And I've also got my 9-foot pole from Telesin that I'm going to be using for this. It automatically will face you ahead of the selfie. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got the 9-foot Telesin selfie pole, and as you can see, it's a little more awkward to use, but you can get a much longer reach with the camera. So you can go all the way down and get underneath and okay, we're back. So that was the footage. That's the footage I got with it. Now Telesin is also sending me some other interesting things as well. Our collaboration has gone really, really well over the past years, and I look forward to continue our collaborations together because I think it's been very successful for both of us. And one of the reasons why our collaborations are so good is because my channel is about the biggest bang for your buck, and Telesin accessories are not overpriced. They're always priced very competitively, and that's what I like about them, and that's why I own so much of their stuff. I've already owned a lot of their products long before our collaborations, and that's why, because I was starting out on YouTube. I was, you know, struggling, trying to get things going. I found that their products were good quality and priced right for me, and I'm sure that if that works for me, it's probably going to work for you, especially if you're like me and you're just trying to keep your budget within reason. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. I love working with Telesin products. I've never had anyone leave a comment saying that they're no good or they've had any problems. One thing I like about Telesin is they always stand behind their products. So if there's ever any issue, they will always fix that issue. So tell me in the comments about your experience with Telesin. I'd love to hear it. Tell me if you feel the same way that I do, if they're a good bang for the buck, because that's what I truly believe. And just so you know, this is not a sponsored video and I have no paid affiliate links. So if you buy any of these Telesin accessories, I don't get a commission. I don't want a commission. The other thing you need to know about my channel is that I don't have any membership fees, no Patreon, no buy me a coffee. You know, if you were nice enough to watch the video to the end, that's good enough for me. Take care, be safe at work, and I will see you at the next video. Bye.